Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry podcast. Set Free from the Trap Ministry Life. Set Free from that Trap Life Ministry podcast. I'm on here to share what's causing trouble in our world today. Why we got so much trouble, why we got so much violence in our world today. I'm on here to share from the living Word of God why we got so much trouble in the world today. Why? I am on here to share because our world is full of trouble, and I'm on here to share why there's so much trouble in the world we live in today. Why the world is so full of trouble. Why it's so full of trouble. Right? That's what I'm on here to share. Why the world is so full of trouble. What's going on in the world today? From I'm finna share that from the living Word of God. Why the world is so full of trouble. Why we got so much stuff going on today in the world. What's what's inside what's inside the hearts of men and women. What's inside the hearts of men and women is what's causing trouble in our world today. What's inside the hearts, okay? What's inside the hearts of men and women is what's causing trouble in our world today. What a person has inside of their heart, okay? Whatever you carrying inside of your heart, whatever you carrying inside of your heart is causing trouble for other people in this world. Whatever you carrying is causing trouble for people in this world. So what a man or woman has inside of their hearts, that's what's causing trouble in the world. What people are carrying in their heart. What people are carrying in their heart. It's not that our world is something wrong with the world. No, it's what's going on inside people's hearts. What's on the inside of a man or woman, what they carrying in their heart is causing trouble around our world. It's causing trouble around, and they're unaware of it. So what's inside the heart of a man or a woman is causing trouble in the world today. What's inside your heart, what you carrying in your heart is causing trouble. It's not the city you live in. It's not everybody want to play the blame game. Nobody wants to take responsibility for what they're doing. They want to blame everybody else. But the problem is not your city. It's not nobody. The word of God, Jesus Christ, his word is a mirror. He'll show you the problem is you. But a lot of people don't want to admit that it's them. They want to take it out on everybody else. So what's inside of your heart? Whatever you carrying inside your heart is what's causing trouble in the world today. Uh, Ephesians 4:31 says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage, brawling, slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate, forgiving one another, just as Christ has forgiven you." In our world today, there is some bitter people. People got rage, bitterness in their heart that they need to give over to Jesus. Okay? There is some bitter men and women in this world. This world is full of bitter people. It's full of bitter people. The bitterness and rage and slander and gossip in your heart is what's causing trouble in the world. Say, get rid of all bitterness, rage, brawling, slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate, forgiving one another, just as Christ has forgiven you. I'm praying for all the people that's carrying bitterness in their hearts, rage, slander, gossip, that you would give that over to Jesus. You would give that over to Christ. The problem in our world, according to the Bible, is about what you carrying in your heart. What you carry in your heart, it can affect everybody. So what's inside the hearts of men and women is what's causing all this trouble in our world. The bitterness, the rage, the slander, And some people are unaware of what they're carrying in their heart. Jesus Christ wants you to give that over to him. Get rid of our bitterness, rage, brawling, slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate, forgiving one another, just as Christ forgiven you. I'm praying for all the people in this world who are carrying bitterness inside of their hearts, that you would give that over to Jesus, that you would release that over to Christ. Because the bitterness in your heart, the slander, the gossip, the rage, that's affecting people, and you're unaware of it. What's inside of you, what's inside of your heart, is affecting our world. I'm praying that people will give their bitterness, their unforgiveness, that you would release it over to Christ. I'm praying you give it over to him. What's inside of your heart, what's inside of a man or woman's heart, that's what's affecting our world. The bitterness, the rage, the wrath, the brawling, the slander. I pray you would, whatever you're going through, you would give it over to Christ. Peter 5:7 verse 8 says, you can cast all your cares, all your anxieties on Jesus and stand firm in the faith. That's Peter 5:7 verse 8 and Psalm 68 verse 19. Okay? So I'm praying for the people that's carrying bitterness, unforgiveness in their heart, that you would give that over to Jesus, that you would release that you would release all your problems, whatever you may be going through, that you would cast all your cares on Jesus, stand firm in the faith. Peter 5:7 verse 8 and Psalm 68 verse 19. But what's inside the hearts of men and women in this world is what's causing trouble in the world. Whatever you carrying in your heart, it's affecting everybody in the world. The bitterness, the rage, the brawling, the slander, what you carry inside your heart is affecting the world. I'm just sharing from the word. Okay? The bitterness, the rage, the slander, the brawling, what you carrying in your heart, what's inside the hearts of a man or woman is what's causing trouble in the world. Jesus Christ wants to help you with the bitterness. He wants to help you with the slander, the rage, the gossiping. He wants to help you with that. But what's inside your heart can affect everybody in the world. Ephesians 4:31. I pray you give your bitterness, the rage, the slander, the gossip. I pray you give it over to Christ. Let God change your heart. Bye-bye.